Greetings guys, it's Shaman. I'm back to do a collective reading for January 2019, and this one is for Virgo. So yeah, we'll get into that. And I'll just, before I start, if you want a personal read, the details will be in the description box below. And I have a range of readings ranging from $35 to $120. So just pick whichever one of those readings you can afford. They go from 35 to 45 to 70 to 120 for the 9-card read with clarifiers. Okay, and so because of the clarifiers, it takes a lot longer to read, and that's why it's more expensive, but there isn't a time limit on it, so what comes out is what comes out, and I can't place a time limit because I like to be able to get all the information that I get given from the cards through, and so I don't place a time limit on any of those readings. Just whatever comes through, and how long it takes is how long it takes. But the 25 to $35 to $45 readings are roughly about 15 to 20 minutes. The $70 reading is about half an hour, sometimes longer, maybe sometimes it can even go up to an hour. So it just depends on what comes out in the cards at the time, guys. So, okay, let's get started on what's happening for Virgo for the month of January in 2020. You can also catch me up on Facebook as well. I do I frequently do lives in my group, the Witches Den Reading Room. Okay, so yeah, check that out, because that's actually good value. And actually, in probably I started doing lives there in October, and in all that time, I've not had anyone say to me that it didn't resonate. Everyone keeps giving me rave reviews back. What I hear back from them has been fantastic. So I really appreciate that, and it'd be really, really nice to see some new faces. So let's see what's happening for Virgo for the month of January. So on the bottom of the deck, Virgo, for you we've got Temperance. And Temperance is all about balancing the liquid in the soul. It's about renewal and working to achieve harmony and a higher order in life. So it's also about consciousness and letting go of expectations and balancing the soul's liquid so that we can be both supple and strong, so that we are able to survive whatever life throws at us. Okay, so that's a good basis for a reading. So let's see what we've got. Okay, and the first card off the rank is the Seven of Wands. Now I take this card to mean that there's inner conflict going on regarding certain passions about people and situations, okay, because of the two dogs fighting in the card, okay. Sevens are about reflection, and it's assessing life, being armed with the knowledge that you've been given in life up to this point, okay. And Wands is about inspiration, and Wands are high energy, so just watch that. Don't allow your passions to take control and be in the driver's seat of your chariot, because that can be dangerous for you. It can lead you to miss important details which need to be taken notice of, okay. So just slow it down and take it a bit easy, and look at what is really going on around you at this point. And the next card we've got is the Nine of Swords. Now, swords are about getting to the truth and the heart of a matter, okay? it's about truth and using your intelligence and new thoughts and new ideas to be able to work your way and navigate around a situation. And okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords. That's about fruition, attainment and fulfillment. So something you've been working on for some time or wishing for some time is about to turn full circle and come to fruition. So you're about to be granted a long cherished wish, or something that you've been working for or working on is about to bear fruit for you. And the next card we've got is the Five of Vessels, and Vessels about emotions and relationships. It's about love and intuition. So allow your intuition to be able to guide you in this situation, and don't let anyone else's opinions sway what you decide is for best. You listen to what your intuition tells you. Listen to that inner guiding voice, okay? Because vibes are about change, and with change comes conflict and instability. Some people may not like the changes that you propose to implement in the coming next few days or weeks, okay? So just watch that. Keep plans under your hat until you are ready to put them in motion, so other people do not sabotage them. And the next card we've got is the World. And the World is a good card to have. The World means everything has come full circle, and means that something that you've been working on is about to come to fruition, and you're about to have success. And you'll see things with a new clarity, because we are coming to the conclusion of a plan, and you're able to see more clearly now, and you're now more aware of the infinite creative potential that is inside of you. And it was there all along, but you just didn't see it, okay? This knowledge gives you a certain kind of bliss and comfort. Okay, now we've got the Four of Coins. Coins being about material wealth and money, career and manifestation. It's also about the home and creating a stable financial future. Okay, so I sort of feel like this is telling us the direction that all of these changes are going to come from. And I feel like it's about career and creating a stable future financially. The next card we've got is the Hierophant, okay? So I'm urging you to take care of your health at this time, because quite often I've seen the Hierophant come up when people have needed to take a trip to hospital, all right? This is about secrets being brought to light. It's about passion and moral values. It's time to step into a new phase of life, all right? But don't move too quickly. Take your time. Allow yourself to be able to have an energy store left. Don't use up all your energy at once, and take care of yourself, all right? Because you don't want to burn yourself out, because sometimes that's what the Hierophant energy can do. Because it's a very powerful energy, and it's forcing change upon you. And the next one we've got is the King of Coins. Kings are very fast movers, okay? They're executors of plans, and they do this with a very level head, and it's about having clarity of mind in a situation that's going to demand a strategic approach from you, and so that you can make sure that this vision or this plan comes to fruition. And it's also can herald communication, and kings are good builders. So you're working on building something that is going to bring you a great advantage in the future. Well, next we've got the Tower. Okay, well, that is telling you to be mindful because the Spirit wants to break you from the norm. Okay, it wants to bring change, and this is not easy change either. It is a situation which causes a lot of upheaval and a lot of confusion as well. It's about a breakthrough, and it's sudden, and it's upheaval like the loss of a job or the change in a relationship. It is serious disruption, folks, and it calls for us to have faith in ourselves, in what we've learned and what we know. Okay, so you need to really, really watch that, okay, because I did say earlier that, you know, this energy from the first card was about conflict and turmoil and fighting and arguing. So be mindful of that. Don't fuel the fire right now. You need to slow down and take a really good look at what's going on around you, and use your learnt knowledge over time that to be able to navigate your way through this, so that it lessens the impact in the final outcome. And the last card we have is the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, swords are about communication, and it's communication of truth, okay? And it's about intelligence and thoughts and ideas. So, as I said earlier, you need to find an intelligent way to be able to navigate your way through this situation, because the Tower demands it, right? You're being pushed forward by Spirit, okay? You're being forced to move forward and to leave what no longer serves you behind. And it's doing that so that you can have new growth and new opportunities in the future. And on the bottom of the deck, like I said, we've got Temperance. Now that fits because Temperance is about renewal and balance. And it's telling you that you need to balance the liquid of your soul. You need to nurture the soul and find a place of harmony. There is a certain achievement in this, but it's coming from a higher order, okay? There are higher powers at work here that you need to tune into your higher consciousness and concentrate on the present moment. You need to let go of expectations for the future and expectations in people, so that you can balance this energy. Being supple and strong is the only way you're going to be able to survive this at the present time, okay? This is going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage, and you need to have faith in your ability to be able to navigate your way through this difficult situation that's going to come. Blessed be, my darlings. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you again next month.